folks, I gotta tell you, today's gonna be a bit of a tough day. I have a voice that is destroyed. I don't know why. It's allergy. Oh, I did take my allergy medicine. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, folks, hope you all are good. Hope all is well. Today is Friday for me. It's Thursday evening for you. You know what that means. You know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure one of us knows what that means. Yeah, today's Friday, so tomorrow we're not working. That's really nice. Get a little break. Oh, I don't want to have too many things so I can chill as well. And yeah, today we're gonna finish this level that we started. Let me get the lab coat and then we'll get started. Boom, lab coat. Boom. All right, folks. Here's the thing. Should I explain in 2 minutes what we're doing? I'm not sure who's on, whether I should do it now, whether in 2 minutes. Machine is expired. It's okay. It's okay. Try hack me. So, folks, we're doing a box. This box lasts 3 hours. It's called Redis L33T. And apparently I'm not logged in, so let me just log in real quick. I also have to say I'm not a robot. Boom, logging in. All right, here we go. So, we have to do a box from Try Hack Me, and it's a long box. It's 1 hour and 80 minutes. So if you do the math divided by 60, we are back for revenge. Yes, XR, revenge. I wouldn't say revenge yet. We just keep going on it from where we were yesterday. So XR, let me tell you what we've been up to. We tried so many things. We tried, for this box, folks, it's a long box where you don't have any instructions. You just have to say what's the first flag, what's the second flag, what's the third flag. And there's no instructions on how to get to any of them. So for right now, what we did was we got, look at this. When you go into the room, so let's go, users are already in the room. Okay, there we go. I can start the machine. So when you get on the website, you can, there's a page equal, and we're able to do our first, I've never done this before, our library, directory traversal, it's called. So basically we tell it, oh, you're here, then you go back, then you go back, and then you go back, and then you go back, and then you go in home, and then you go in blue, and then you go in bash history. And we see all of this. And if we change view source, we see this. So we see what the user has typed. So first they have said echo rules, okay? Then they went cd, and then they went hashcat std out, reminder r share, and then we saw reminder. I think reminder is the password. So we saw reminder. We saw what reminder was, and we took note of it. Here we go. Reminder is this super password. But the thing is, that password has been changed by best 64 rule. And this is something that we have as well in our computer under user shared John rules. And then we're going to find rule 64, and we're going to apply the same process here, and we're going to brute force it onto SSH. How's that, folks? How do you feel about that, XR? Also, the redirect outputs of the rule to the password actually have been set to the... So the redirects the output to rule to password.txt have been set code for best rule 64. A best 64 rule. Yeah, so they took this, they work with the hashcat function. What does a hashcat function does again? I forgot. I think we have to figure it out. It's pretty important. Hashcat. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. The hashcat rule is for hashcat. Cat. Hashcat, advanced password recovery. So it's for recovering a password. So what we have to do is the opposite of that. We wrote it down what we need to do. Generate a list of password based on the base 64 rule, and then hydra the passwords to SSH. So we need to create a password list here, folks. Passlist.txt. So we basically need to do add data. Pretty much. RM password list. So we need to do sudo apt-get remove hashcat, yes. Oh wow. Remove the software altogether. All right, so folks, we're gonna do just that. We actually don't need to get access to the machine so far. Just so that we don't have this, we don't have to think about it anymore, we're gonna add one more hour. There we go, hour 56 minutes. Does that make sense, SR? We're gonna create, okay, so where are we here? Are we in John? Yeah, we're in John rules. Okay, so we're gonna do the exact same thing here, folks. Just gonna reverse the process. Well, not even reverse, we're gonna do the same exact thing. Boom, we can make you smaller. All right, we're in John share rules. Now what do we have to do? We have to go over here. We can even rely on our notes, maybe it's gonna be better. Blue. There we go. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the opposite. So hashcat, do I have hashcat installed? Yes. 12s td out. I'm not sure what std out does. Whoopsie, what the fudge? Hashcat dash help gerp std out do not crack a hash, instead print candidates only. There, okay, that's what we want. So we do hashcat 12std out, and then the dot reminder is this string that we have, super password. Boom. And then we do R. I'm not sure what R is for. We'll figure it out later. And then here we can do rules best64.rule. Best64.rule. And now we want to... Oh, my neighbor's already up. Best64 rule. And now we're going to write it somewhere. So we're going to write it into passlist.txt, and we're going to save it into our home directory probably. It's a bit better. Home, we're going to save it into desktop. We haven't polluted this thing yet. Desktop. Cool. Does that make sense, folks? Does that make sense, XR? We're gonna get a list of potential passwords, and then we're gonna hydra it. Oh, okay, so we have to type in Maybe we have to put in between parentheses. Okay, so maybe you can save it somewhere before. Let's save it under nano superpass.txt. We're gonna put it in home slash superpass.txt. We want it to be this. We're gonna exit, yes. And now we can just do superpass.txt from home. So you're hashing it based on its own rule set. You want to make a doc instead of a string, but you're doing that. Am I making a doc or a string? I'm not sure what I'm making actually. Let's go home slash password. If you have an idea of how we can do it, superpass it's called. Superpass. .txt. Yeah, so we're adding a little step here so we can have a bit more control. I think this is gonna work. All right, it looks like it's working. Pass list. Okay, that's quite a long pass list it's making. Are we gonna crash our own memory? I'm not sure how long it's going to take to crash our memory by writing so many stuff in there. A bit behind the times as you do things, lol. Ah, yeah. Okay, let me clearly explain. Just I'm a bit scared that it's gonna crash. Okay, there it is. So, here's what so we're right now we're in user blue. There's two users, there's red and there's blue. Now we're trying to get the password for blue because it's a bit easier, I think. We didn't actually try red anything. We didn't try anything on red. Anyway, so we want to echo red rules. So we trace back what happened here. And so I suppose that their std out reminder, we found a password. It's called reminder. Maybe we don't even need to do that. Maybe you can just type in the password from reminder. We found reminder. And now we're gonna need to do, so I assume that the password is reminder, and then you apply the best 64 rules. Actually, maybe we can cat best 64 rules to understand what it is. Cat base 60, no, it's best 64 rules. So it does a bunch of things. Rotates suffixes from strong I feed. So it complexifies a password. It changes it, and with different rules. And so we create many variations based on these rules. And with the variations based on these rules, they're different passwords. So we're gonna try to implement them onto we're gonna try every single password that we got out here to make it, to try to guess the SSH password. That's the whole thing. So now we're gonna go back to our home. I'm not sure that makes sense, XR. I want you to be able to follow. CD this, I think it's in our home. ls lat. We added a T, folks, because the T allows us to see by time. You see we have superpass.txt here. So let's do head pass.txt. No, superpass.txt. No, oh wait, this one's good. This one's good, we put it in desktop. All right, this is not the one we modified, right? This is why. So now we cat, all right, ls l lat, and now we have pass list.txt. So let's head that. So it's probably one of these then, because we're adding the word list of complexity things. Ah, but it's just the head. It's not everything that we did. Does that make sense, XR? Hmm. Hmm. Just make sure NVIDIA is getting the right microphone. Yes, podcast microphone. Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Let me know if that makes sense for you, XR. Hope you're not having internet problems like yesterday. But all good. I hope all is good on your side. I didn't really ask today. I was like, operational stuff. Let's get hacking. So yeah, we have a few things, and let's look at tail. I mean, I'm just gonna look at tail as well on the other end to see what it looks like. Tail, pass list.txt, and we have different things. So you see, they're all variations of the thing super password. So my take is that that's really smart, huh? To do best64 is to, you see, su0. So it really goes far in the rules creation. So now for the first time in a long, long time, we're gonna try we're gonna freaking brute force this shit. So let's go. We need a Hydra. We need a Hydra SSH. So let's do this. So Hydra, we used it here to brute force a password, not a password, but to brute force a password on an internet form. And now we're going to need to do it differently. Man, Hydra, a very fast network logon cracker, which supports many different services. So we wanted to do SSH. All right, connect via SSL. No, we want SSH. Does it SSH by default? FTP. We want SSH. Verbose, okay, show login plus pass combination for each attempt. Hydra was created by this person. All right, we're gonna do Q, and we're gonna do man Hydra, and I think we can actually control search here. Control F. I think you can press a key in man pages to search for something. Can you do pound? Yeah, I think we can do pound and then type the thing we want. SSH. Okay. Oh, usage SSH. Hydra usage SSH. Huh? P tag P port, so we might need to do port. Might just need to do port 22, no? L login name. P port. How do we put it in password? Password, okay. So we can just specify the port. Hydra, P is 22, right? Because from our nmap report, P was 22. The login is gonna be blue. And the password is gonna be, I'm not sure how to specify a password here. You're right, XR. Password. How do I specify a password on Hydra? I can't help you step by step cracking tools. Man, Hydra, both. Yeah, I guess I have to do it. P tag, password, R address, W host, W cipher specs, escape character, E. Did you have access as read? The pre-hash password could be found in the reminder file. No, I never tried to access as read. Oh. It was a pre-hash password. Okay, I guess we're in blue. We're trying blue now. Okay, you're doing it alongside us. Nice. B interface plus B bind address. So XR, do you know how to put the credentials in here? Address, login name. P is probably, I think it's P. P for password. And we're gonna put in we're in desktop, so it's pass list.txt. Oh, I forgot to put the IP address. Did you have access? Are you sure it's a pre-hash password? Could be found in the reminder files. It worked. Maybe it works now. Maybe it works. We never needed to do that. SSH P22 onto. We can try to do that. Blue at. And we type in the IP address. At IP address port 22. I think that should be enough. And the fingerprint is this. I want to get the password. I would assume that is by taking. What is a password? Here, let's try that. We never tried it. We just. Please type yes or no. Yes. Are you sure? Oh, fuck. I sure said. Okay. Boom. Enter. Is that going to work? Permissions denied. Please try again. Okay, cool. So I would assume so, as it's taking the reminder and hashing it based on the I64 and redirecting the output to the pass list. Yes, so you agree with our process, no? We need to Hydra. We need to Bruce source it from the pass list we just created. L blue pass list. How do I supply? I just want to get, whoopsies. Hydra cheat sheet. Okay. Another rule root.nl. Netherlands helping us out. All right. You have to forgive the white flashes, folks. The white screen. Hydra H show help message. U. All right. FTP SSH. So we have to say SSH. Okay, nice. So it actually says everything. Good evening. Good evening to you, Sick in the Mind. Good. Hello. We're doing the same thing as we said yesterday we would do. Log in or L file. So we have to use a large L, P for pass, or P for file. So we need a small L, large P. Small L, large P, and S is for the port. Okay, we got it. So we need to type in Hydra dash P because it's a large password list. We're gonna do our list, which is pass list.txt. To log in, there's only gonna be one, and it's gonna be blue. And then, resuming. Yes, we are resuming. Sick in the Mind. And we're doing blue. Hold on, let me just take this away. It's burning the fuck out of my eyes. Probably out of yours too. L is blue, and the port is 22. And how do we specify the HTTP or the IP address? The address on which we brute force this. I log in, restore. Do we just put it in there? Savagely, just put an IP address. We can put service or what? I think we just put it at the end. All right, let's go get our IP address. Like we're savages. Boom. Get work done. Okay. You didn't like that too much. Some Hydra L user P password list FTP. Okay. So SSH. That's really good help actually. SSH. Oh, they're attacking. Nice. Zero password found. Oh putain, fish, yay. I want more verbosity. V. What did you put in the past? The thing that we talked about. Child 13 because of too many errors. Disable child 8 because of too many errors. Attack finish for this. Wait for children to complete tasks. 1 out of 1 target completed, 0 password found. So what we did at this we created a pass list. Cat pass. This is like TXT. Sure. We have plenty here. There are password variations based on the rule 64. Oh, but we didn't hashcat it. Did we? I think we did actually hashcat earlier. Yeah, this is how we did it. Hashcat std out superpass.txt. So that's just the password that we had, which was I don't know, something basic. This super password, and then we put our best64 rule, and then we put in desktop pass list.txt. This is what we did Second in the Mind. So I think it's pretty good. Just I think Hydra's not working really well. Is best64 rule still there? I mean, it's been applied onto this, if you're asking. But it's not there. We need to go to another folder. So how do we get there? So if it's not there, it's in another folder. It probably didn't get used. No, we did it a while ago, and then we moved to desktop to get access to our pass list. Like, it was used. It was used. It's all good. I'm pretty sure this worked. I think it's Hydra that's not working properly. Hydra P pass list. That's sexy. So that's our password list. Good. L is blue. I don't know if it's blue or blue with a big B. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because we look here in our thingy, we just did blue with a no. I don't think it matters a ton here. Blue bash history. So if it's not there, it's probably another folder. It probably didn't get used. Oh yeah, okay, I read that before. Okay, so this we need to. I mean, it took a while to create this folder, and it took Hydra no time to actually do the thing. Maybe we should do blue at this, no? For Hydra to work. No. Not sure. I wish I could rely on AI for this, but they're not really helpful. What I'm saying though is that the list should be in a way longer than best 64 for best 64. It is, I think. No, or is it not? Yeah, you're right. It should be way more. It's not. Yeah, it's not longer than that. It took a while to create this too. You're right. It's weird. Yeah, I think so. Cause should be. I think so. It took a while to create this. This is why I'm surprised it only got this many. Yeah, you're right. Hydra shouldn't take that long to do one of these passwords. Passwords. Let me just try one more time. Okay, this is wrong. Whatever. Because too many errors. Hydra finish at 2. Okay. 0 valid password found. So what do we do here? It's not best 64 mangled. Okay, should be. Yeah, you're right. The it's strange that it's only this. Okay. Superpass. Okay, hashcat this cd. Okay, this is what we did. Superpass.txt. We want to put it here. Desktop the password list. Best 64 rule. Hashcat. What I don't understand is that it's not that bad to. So run locate best 64 rule. Okay, we know we have it in John. Should go there. Control C. Just gonna run it so we can have it on top. Control Shift V. Should say CD. Oh no, you don't need to say CD. You can just do that. Okay. All right, we in here, and now we should be able to run this command. So list 2. Is there anything wrong here with the command that you see? Sick in the mind. Superpass.txt are best 64 rule. Desktop pass list 2. So let's think about it. Let's see what Red did over here. User share hashcat rules. And then put in passwords.txt. std out is just to spit out characters, so that's good. Hashcat super reminder, and reminder is the same thing, so it's surprising. Well, why would I want the best 66 rule? It says best 64 rule. Bedtime, enjoy. Ciao, XR. Thank you. Thanks for coming as always. Wait, you already have best 66 rule. Best 66. Why would you, what about it? Why would you want to have a best 66 rule? You think we're basing something with base 64, that rule? Base 68 only has 4 more rules than best 64. You want to do best 66? Okay. That doesn't work. I'm looking at John's best 64 rule versus Hashcat. I mean, you can complexify rules. Maybe it works on the longer thing. Hashcat. Can you just print it out? Let's get it to print out. Yeah, it's all the things apparently. I'm surprised the Hydra doesn't work. Hydra password list.txt. cd home. I'm not sure why I'm doing this. So it's not gonna work. What am I thinking? You got it second in mind. Well, let's think. Why would it not work? Why would it not work? We need to do it the other way around, no? No, it should work. There's a syntax difference. This is what you thought about. All right, let's locate it. Locate rule. That should have been good. We thought, yeah, we assumed it was the same one. Best 64 dot rule. So there's one for Hashcat as well. Hashcat rules. So user share Hashcat. cd usr share Hashcat. Probably rules. I like it. ls la. Best 66 rule. Shall we do that? Let's just do by 66 rules and then get it over with. 66 rule. Cat. Okay, it's a bit longer. Kind of. Let's see if it works. File for passwords not found. Passlist.txt. Okay, we're not there. It's at home. Oopsies. Is it this one? It's this one. home/desktop/passlist.txt. Oh, I saw one successful thing. Right, successful password authenticate is supported by, okay. Password is this. Yay! We found it. Well done, Second the Mind. Yay! Nice. One valid password found. The super password. Oh, they added the super password. Noise. All right, let's go SSH into it. SSH. Blue. Whoopsies. Password. This one. Boom. We in. Flag 1. Boom. Well done. Good frickin' stuff. Oh, nice. You got passed from user blue. Yes. Yes, we did. All right, let's write it down. Pass blue. Oof, that was uneasy, huh? Cat flag 1. THM, is that all you can do, blue? You will never win, blue. I will change your password. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are the flags? This is the first one. Da-da-da-dum. It's like a red versus a blue team. Did you read the lore on this? Yeah, kind of. It's not that long. The match has started. All right, let's do the voice. The match has started, and red has taken the lead on you, but you are blue, and you can only take red down. However, red has implemented some defense mechanisms that will make the battle a bit difficult. 1. Red has been known to kick adversaries out of the machine. Is there a way around it? 2. Red likes to challenge adversaries' passwords, but tends to keep them relatively the same. Red likes to taunt adversaries in order to throw their focus. Keep your mind sharp. This unique battle, and if you feel up to the challenge, then by all means go for it. Whenever you are ready, click on the Start Machine button to fire up the virtual machine. Cool. And now we've already been taunted. You will never win, blue. I will change your password. No, you are not. Repeating yourself. Are you repeating yourself? Yes. It's kind of funny. I like it. So our password is no longer the same. There's no way you are going to own this machine. Can we get rid of those cron jobs? Alright, what do we do now? Kick adversaries out of the machine. Is there a way around it? Red likes to change adversaries' passwords, but tends to keep them relatively the same. It was going to be a challenging one. Got a feeling. We did apparently 1/3. 1/3. It's like a red versus blue team. All right, so what do we do now? We want to probably escalate privileges. LS, flag 1. So PWD, home blue. Can we get LinPy on there? LinPs, excuse me, LinPy. Blue, red, la 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 la. Chuka chuka choo. I don't really know what to do here. I've been known to kick adversaries out of the machine, so privilege escalation probably is the way. We want to become red or something. So I say my call is to look at our notes here and look at general hacking tips. There's one for privilege escalation. So sudo L, nice, that's a good one. Sudo L. Password for blue. Ugh, I'm not sure if it's gonna be the same one. Sorry, user blue may not run sudo on red. Okay, red is the machine, so I guess it doesn't. So we can't do that. Okay. This is not it. So we want to go back to. We want to go back to prompt injection, privilege escalation. Nice. So here's a command to improve the shell, Python 3. We don't need that. When searching for find perm 4000. Okay, so let's do it. Find perm. I've heard about this one. Boom, we paste it. Oh, let me guess. You're trying to get to the temp or the dev SMH directory to run PSPY. Yai. Right, these are all the things we can that have a SUI permissions. So wait, there's a few things. Sudo ch g password su. Okay. So, oh, let me guess. You are going to the TMP or dev sh directory to run pspy. No, that wasn't our plan. User library eject dm get give device. Okay. See, there's all the things with bit sud here. Is there anything weird in there? Unmount, open SSH. User library. New group. All right, can we go back? Can we go out of our thing, of our home? I really didn't think you would make it this far. Well, thank you. ls, well, cd root. We can be there. ls. Okay, so we have access to that. It's not like we're stuck to this. All right, bin boot dev. Should I go into root? No. Permission denied. If set UID is open on this one, it's gold. User has been PWM. Is there anything on user has been? No, there's on bin. PWM. No. But there is password. I'm not sure if that's helpful. CD. There's no password, we say? It's a long list. There's a set UID. We should find here. Find here perm 4000. I think there's something. Control C. Control Shift V. Not there, but here within this folder. Perm 4000. Okay, so there's a few things that have things. One of them is password. PASSWD. And hey, Jug Pearl. Welcome. I was celebrating. Welcome here. So we found one, and now we're gonna look for the other. So maybe there's a set UID piece on password. Can we execute that? I'm not sure. PASSWD. Changing. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm on my own machine here. Wait, what point did I get kicked out of this? I got kicked out at one point. When was it? Oh Lord, I'm scrolling down, folks. I got kicked out of the machine at one point. Here, red, blue, blue, and here I got kicked out. Say bye bye to your shell and that password. Connection closed. And I was just chilling in my own stuff from there on. Alright, so what do we want to do? We want to go back. Clear. Control C. Clear. We're about to change our own password. Clear. Top viewers at PRMXU online. Great, that's a great tip. Get banned. Folks, I have to go to the, I have to take a little break. Ban this person. Close. Folks, I'll be back in like 8 minutes. Be right back. And we're back, folks. Noise. All right, folks. For anyone that joined just now, we're on the machine that's called red, I think, and and we just got kicked out of the machine. There's like a kind of a devilish throwing us off. That's throwing us out of the machine. So we gotta get back onto that machine. Let's go. Hydra. And I think the password has changed. It's no longer the same password. Look, let's see the password we had. The password we had is this. The super password. Shift C. Wait, no, we only need Control C. Not Control Shift C. Control C. Control V. Boom. It's no longer the same. So what I suggest, folks, is that we go back to Hydra, which is what we used earlier to get our password. Boom. Let's see. Desktop password. Okay, we finished. We found a password. It's super password. Cool. So we're going to SSH in there. Maybe there's like cron task we can deactivate. Maybe there's cron tasks that we can activate. So it looks like there's a random based on that list. It's random based on that list. Exactly, yeah. So the hint was that it likes to change it red, but to things that are quite similar. So I figured we could do this all over again. Yeah, okay, cool. We got it. We got each other. So now we're back in. Let's see cron tasks. What the fuck? A blocker. Ugh, leave me alone. What do we want to do? We want to get back the cron task, as we said. Do we know where cron is? Locate cron. Forgot where it is. Locate not found. Oh. Apt install mlocate. I beg you are trying to use linpy's and nspy noob. Could be. I just wanted to install something. Could not open this. Okay. We can't find locate. Cron. Oh, CRON. So where's cron located? Do you know? Where is cron located in Linux? Linux cron is made up of several files and directories, not just one location. The main places are etc cron tab. Nice. cd etc cron tab. No. Oh, I put it in gain and h. Cron tab. Not a directory. Fine. Just run sudo l and enter this password. What the fuck? Sudo l. The password goes after. The fuck? Are we getting trolled? Oh wait, we probably typed it twice. Let's copy this again. Control Shift C. I recommend you leave blue or I will destroy your shell. There's really missing commas in in the text. Come on. No? Wait, I did that. Is it trolling us? In the top part when you read the objective, yeah, it will. But I'm surprised it just gives us a password. I think it might be troll. I think it's troll. Could it be? Are we getting trolled here? You will never win play. I will change your password. CD etc cron tab. No. Wait. Second Mind told us something about that. The tab says red will interfere defensively. In the top part, when reading the objective, cron. etc. Okay, let's go CD etc. ls la. There's a lot of things. Is there cron? CCCCCRON. Cat. ls. Oh, nice, we did it. Here, I'll give you a hint. Type exit if you want to be granted a root shell. I think we're getting trolled again. Shall we try? If someone in the chat says I try, I try. Apache 2. ManDB, PHP, popularity contest. I feel like it's something I've seen before, popularity contest. Let's go into it. So stop typing in H. Cron.d. Cat popularity contest. Path this. Shell bin path that. Root. Test X cron daily popularity contest. Cron daily cron. I recommend you leave blue or I will destroy your shell. Cat popularity. Shell bin sh. Should we use linpeas? I don't know. That sounds pretty good, linpeas. Let's do it. Do we put linpeas in the machine? CD home. All right. Let's use linpeas. So we need to open. Let's find out where we use linpeas here. Linpeas. There we go. Oh, we got kicked out. Hi, future CD. You solved CAP using linpeas for privilege escalation. Here's how. We transferred the file linpeas.sh using SSH. You go scp file user at IP address home user. We're in linpeas and found that Python 3.3 was vulnerable to set UID. Okay. Let's go Hydra again. Okay, so we have the password. Super password 23. Got it. Awesome. And now we want to do linpeas. So we have to find linpeas on our own computer. CD home. Find might be a star. We might need to put a star or something in there so that it doesn't exactly match for this, but it looks like something that includes lin peas. I'm pretty sure it's in our home directory that we put it. Cool, downloads. Downloads lin peas ISH. Okay, awesome. All right, we're gonna go in downloads piece, and we're gonna see linpeas.sh. Ooh, linpeas, we can just type it. Okay, so now we're gonna transfer it there. We're gonna do scp linpeas.sh, and we're gonna do blue at the IP address, which is this one. Where were we? No, we're in here. Whatever. Here, this one, we're at our notes, IP address, and then we want to put it into home / blue. May need to be upgraded. Okay, let's do it. We have the password over. Excuse me, folks. We have the password. Where do you have the password? The password is right there. Failed to upload linpeas home blue 33 303 247. I'm pretty sure there's something. This connection is not using a port quantum key exchange algorithm. Ay, ay, ay. So we can't do it. I think everything was right about it. Oh, blue, there's a C at the end, so I don't think that's the idea. Password, paste, failed to upload, permission denied. Failed to upload file to home blue. Ah, shoot. Permissions were denied. And permissions were denied there too. Ay, ay, ay. So what do we do? Should we create an open thing? Can we create a listener and then transfer over? Maybe. Let's try log into the machine. SSH. Restart required. 6 update could be installed automatically. I don't think we're into that. I want to figure out how we can transfer maybe linpeas. There's no way you're going to own this machine. Can we set up a listener? Scripting, no. How do we do this? Prompt injection. What is it? It's usually through a reverse shell, no? And C. LVNP on port 22. Permission denied. NC. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a way to do linpeas. What other things can we do? We did linpeas. We tried what else? I recommend you leave blue. I will destroy your shell. What is our option here? Cron maybe have been a good exploration. Oh, what happened here? Where were we? We were at cron stuff. LS flag 1. Okay, so we're home now. We got the flag already. LS. Whatever. We saw everything. Log out. Bash. RC. Cache. Flag 1. Profile. Reminder. Cat. Yeah. SSH. .ssh. What can we find there? Wait. CD because it's a file. Find just sudo L and enter this password. CD fine. No. CD SSH. Permission denied. I think it's trolling us with this password. Sudo L. Password for blue, isn't it this one? So user blue may not run sudo on red. We've already got that, and then this. Yeah, it's fully trolling us, no? Sorry, try again. Yeah, it's fully trolling us. So it's not sudo L, otherwise it wouldn't give it to us. It's not linpiece because we can't transfer that file. There's more things on privilege escalation, no? Privilege escalation. If set UID. To get a shell, do this shell bin sh and then run. Okay, this is not what we want. Maybe this exact one is open. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Control C, CD, USR. Has been. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Figured there would be a lot. Now the 4000 is a PWM. There's no PWM. Fine, here's the root password. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it works. Shall we try, folks? Exit. Red. Oopsies. Now we got trolled. Of course we did. I forgot what the latest password was. Let's go Hydra again. Do 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 do. Oh, nice! We found the password. Yeah, they're not worth keeping that much because they get changed all the time. So we're gonna go SSH in it. Noise. We in it. Now we tried everything in our magic book. No, we tried sudo L. There's a command to improve the shell when searching to find. To escape more and get a shell, do this. Set shell is equal to bin sh and then run shell. Okay. Privilege escalation techniques. Let's see if we can get something new. 5 privilege technique and examples. Proof point. Noise. Oof. Okay, change this. Why is this still white? Come on, dark reader. Okay. Horizontal example, vertical, phishing. Why is this important to prevent phishing attacks? Oh my god, they're trying to sell their shit. Kernel exploits. You're not helping. This is useless. Proof point. Stop sucking. Are you going to do the TMP or dev estimated directory to run linps? Yawn. Alright, F flags 499 MTU. Vertical privilege escalation, horizontal privilege escalation. Standard user, IT help desk, Linux system admin root. Okay, for beginners, this blog is to get most common techniques used to elevate privileges on Linux. Keep learning to renew what you can do to reduce the risk of Linux privilege escalation. I'm going to search Pentester Guide. A practical guide for hackers. This is what we enjoy. Privilege escalation is a critical phase in any Linux-based penetration test or post-exploitation scenario. This is from LinkedIn. Whatever. What is privilege escalation? Your source of data with the same privilege level, enumeration. What to look for? Kernel versions and architecture, install packages and services, user privileges and group memberships, SUID, SGID binaries, schedule cron jobs, world writable file directories, environment variables, Docker LXC permissions, manual commands to run. ID and who am I? Uname A. Interesting. Let's do a few of these commands. Uname -a. ID and who am I? Blue. Okay, so we're barely reading, but okay, Linux Red 2.4.0 generic Ubuntu UID 1000 GID 1000 groups 1000 blue. Okay, and who am I is blue. Okay, sudo l, we tried cat etc passwords. Let's try it. Cat etc password. No such file. Oh. etc. Oh, okay, we get some things. Oh my god, that's a lot of people. Red, so okay, blue and red at the end. Such a GPT. I am user blue. Is there anything that stands out to you that should be corrected? Yes, there's one clear issue and a few things checking from security and correctiveness. Nice. Red has an invalid shell. It is almost certainly a typo. Oh, I should have said bash. Okay, that's okay. Fixes root. User mod bin bash red. Okay. Security review of blue. Your account blue. This is normal and correct. Nothing unusual here. Things other than that look normal. Security checks that you should perform next. Check for users with UID 0 root equivalent. Only this should appear. Okay, occurred F. All right, let's see it. Get out of my machine, blue. Oh shit, didn't have to press shift. Control C. Control C. Control Shift V. Yep, only root appears. Well, that's good news for ChatGPT. It's bad news for us. Get sudo wizard. Get tent. Group sudo. Sudo only and sudo L. Make sure no unexpected users have sudo. Sudo x27. I got this. Does this stand out to you? You're not repeating yourself. No, you are repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself. Nice. It's actually a good sign for a security perspective. Ah, fuck. No users have sudo privileges. Is this suspicious? It depends entirely on context. Normally, if it is a hardened server, it is a CTF machine. This is a lab environment. Root login is used instead of sudo. This is intentional privilege separation. Potential problem if you expect blue to have sudo access. You will get like blue is not in the sudo files. Attackers who compromise blue cannot easily escalate using sudo. They must exploit a vulnerability, find misconfiguration, or steal root credentials. What stand out more in your environment? The biggest red flag has been bad without the H. Ooh. Drug Pearl is back, telling us there's red inside blue. Why are you not looking to see which program you can run with red privileges instead of root? So good. How do you want to do that? Which programs can run? Can I see which programs blue can run as red? Check if blue and red share any groups. Okay, that's a good point. ID. Blue, blue, blue. So I belong to blue. ID red. Alright, fudge. Hydra. Roses are red, but violets aren't blue. They're purple, you dope. All right, let's go. We want to CD SSH into this. We know our password. Have you tried to brute force red as well? No, we haven't. But we don't have any principles on which to brute force. Try red with the same password as blue. You think so? All right, I'll do it. Exit. The thing is, the password for blue rotates. I don't think so. I don't think it would work. All right. So we end this. How do we go now? Clear. I think you have a good one. Which programs you can run as red? If they share a group and files are group writable, blue can modify them. Find files owned by red that blue can write to. Find. Let's do it. Control Shift, Control C, Control plus plus plus, Control Shift V. See if we can get anything. Ooh, there's a few. Proc task current. I really didn't think you would make it this far. Proc task. I get no, nothing concerning. This is normal, not privilege escalation risk. The key detail is that everything listed under proc, for example, what proc is a virtual file system created by the Linux kernel. It exposes runtime information about processes, not real files on disk. These entries are not actual files, only exist in memory, disappear when the process stops, cannot be used again to persist access. They represent processes only running as user read. Why they appear as writable? Yo, Harry Dree! What is up? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, Harry. We are doing a box where we are. We're doing a box where we are hacking. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we are on Try Hack Me. We're doing something called red, and we found the first flag, which is really good. And now we're looking for the second one. So the second one is all about privilege escalation. That's true. We didn't really think about moving the linpies to another folder than just the home one. We can try that. Exit. So, all right, what do we do? SCP linpies blue, and then we, instead of doing home, we can do temp tmp. Boom. And the password, I think, is this one. Fuck, forgot the password since. Let's do a quick Hydra. How you been, Harry Dree? What are you up to these days? All right, got the password. Nice and amazing. Control Shift C. Boom. 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 Oh, wait, that worked. It worked on temp. Let's see if it's still there. Blue. Blue's password is this one. All right, cd tmp ls ls la. Oh, there's an linpies on sh. Okay, can we run it? How do you execute linpies? Like this? How do you execute linpiece, guys? Hold on, isn't it slash dot slash? It's there. cd linpiece. Oh, I have to put linpiece in, not linpiece.sh. Yeah. Thank you, Jack Pearl. Lin dot slash linpiece.sh. Vamos, we can do that. Oh, wow. It's still gonna work. Caching directories. Done. Holy moly. It's yawning at us, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Unless there's 0 things in there. Alright, I didn't think linpiece would work. Caramba. Searching folders, readable. Okay, it's a pretty long thing, no? There we go. Okay, just had to start complaining and it would slow down. Oh, we need to find the yellow ones. The yellow ones are the juicy one. Passwords, okay. I think so. Yellow ones are the juicy ones. Alright, red/yellow, like this, are the juicy ones. There we go. Vulnerable to CVE, this one. Boom! Alright, let's search about it. Let's search this stuff. Boom, folks. We did it. Boom. Let's search the CVE. Let's go. Privileged escalation with Paul Kit. Alright, the Iberian government is telling us about it. Let's see what the Iberian government has to say about it. Incibe.es. It was found that Poolkit could be tricked into bypassing the credentials checks for dbus requests, elevating privileges for the requested root user. This flaw could be used by unprivileged local attacker to, for example, create a new local administrator. The highest threat for this vulnerability is to data confidentiality, integrity, and as well as the system availability. So what do we do about that? All right, CPE. I didn't think you would make it this far. Well, thank you very much. It's very nice of you. All right, so we need to exploit this vulnerability. How do we do that? I think it'd be good to find a, what's it called? An exploit. Exploit. Connection was closed. Mediante Polkit. Ooh, there's a GitHub page. We like that. Exploit DB. We also like that. Root Jeff. GIF. Who am I? Test ID. Ahmed. ls. Desktop. Clear. Ooh, Python 3. Ooh la 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 la. You see that? It becomes who am I root. Boom. Clear ls. Ooh. And then desktop, he had that. So there should be a Python. We can maybe transfer it into our temp thing as well. All right. So what do we do here, folks? What do we do? What do we do? We do. We are supposed to find the Python file. Python. Python. Oh, we got the file downloaded. Now we're going to do the exact same thing we did before, which is transfer it into the we're going to transfer it into the temp folder again. Blue temp. Blue linpeas. No, we're not going to transfer this anymore. We're going to transfer, what is this file called? It is called CVE 2021 something. I don't think we should have too many of them. CVE. Oh, are we're not in downloads? Is this not in downloads? Should be. Surprised it didn't turn bold. Downloads. We're in downloads. CVE. We are in downloads. What the fuck is not showing? CVE 2021. Can't remember numbers for shit. 3560.py. 3560.py. We're transferring blue and we're going to put in the temp folder. Vamos. Oh, can't find it. Strange you can't find it. The fuck you mean? We're in downloads. LS. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. CVE. There it is. All right, let's try again. SCP. CVE. CVE. There we go. The PY. Okay. Now it works. And then we do blue at the IP address. Port 22. IP address. P22. Oh, wait, what? No such file directory? What do you mean? What do you mean there's no such directory? No such file directory. LS, LA. CVE, it's right there. CVE 2021 35PY. You have it in bold. What do you mean there's no such file? No such file directory. What the fuck? P22. Oh, it's 22. Oh, how do I usually do this? Let's check out. Wait. We need to check out. There's something up with the 22. How do we usually do this? There's no need for this. Excuse me. P22 is not needed. Why don't you at me for password? God. We didn't put it anywhere. We didn't say anywhere where it should be. We just put it in the home folder? In the root folder? Without a password. CP cannot stat blue, not a directory. CP cannot stat blue at 10, not a directory. I think we're missing a semicolon. A colon. All right, password. Nice. But we don't have the password. We should hydra this. I think the password changed since last time. Super password 9. Nice. So now we SSH into it. Cool. We can run the... let's go back to the GIF. Give me that GIF. GIF. Do you folks have a preference between GIF and GIF? Alright, so Ahmed, then he goes desktop, then clears, and then Python 3, the exploit. Python 3. And then CVE. There we go. Is that how you do it? Starting the exploit. Dude, there's a bunch of errors. Oh, that's okay, I think. He gets errors too. There's a lot of a lot of errors. Is it looping and errors? Can't add the user. Try it again. May work. What's the exploit though? Have you seen the Python script? No, not at all. Should I cat it? Couldn't add user. Try again. It may work. Exploit privilege escalation with this. While check counter, press counter +1. Okay. Process, subprocess p open. Buzz this. If user find UID is not equal to -1, print user created with the name of Ahmed. Change the user variable. Yeah, what is the user variable here? Check true, counter, some of the call, string Ahmed Almorabea. After the try except. Okay, let's nano this. Nano CV. Okay. Where we at? Where we at? We over here? Or you want to change it? Hi doc, I need my charger from the room. Sure. So folks, if any of you need anything from the room, please send me a message and I'll give it to you. Oh, this or not? No, the phone charger is under. Ah, okay. Thanks. At 8:30 I'm going for the physio. No dobrze. It's a free stuff hack. Just send messages on on the Twitch chat and you get anything you want. All right, cool. Connection was closed. Ay, ay, ay. Hydra. Do you think Hydra is tired of this bullshit? All right, super password. Let's go. Control-Shift-C. Blue. Paste. Let's go into temp. Oh, permissions denied. Did I type something? Yes, I did. Clear. CD. TMP. LS. LA. LinPs is still here. Good. And CVE especially is nice. So nano. CVE. Okay, we're all the way to the top, and Jugpearl told us to change the user variable. Put blue inside. It is after the try except. All right, so let's read it. Check, try, except. Uniform process kill. ID Ahmed. You want to say blue? Blue. Let's try it. Control C. Control X. Or did I do something wrong? Yeah, I don't think I needed to change I saw it, Ahmed, afterwards. It's okay. We can say Ahmed. As long as we get a root, I'm happy. CVE, so let's Python 3 this. Python 3. See, starting the exploit. Let's go. Get name not found Ahmed. Okay, so there's probably more Ahmeds we need to edit in there. Nano. Can I find? Can I replace? Read file. Oh, there we can do that. We have to do shift slash. No, slip backslash. Shift backslash. No, wait, how do I do this? How do I do this replace thingy here, folks? Do you know which keys I have to get on my keyboard? This is control. So control backslash, control shift this. No. Oh wait, oh man. This motherfucker said la 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 on my stuff. Oh god. Stopped. Nano this. Is Ben open anyway? Yes. Okay, nice. La 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 got away. And so how do I replace here? We have more Ahmeds than just this. Oh man. Control X. No, don't save. This. Break if counter. Where are all the Ahmeds? Your new user is Ahmed. Completed at. Password string UID. Maybe here it's not Ahmed. Get palm. I think it might be Ahmed. Needs to change to blue. Print I. Maybe this will work. Let's see. Control X. Yes. Enter. The dude should have, like the exploit person, instead of saying Ahmed, should have just said user is equal to. And then you can just change it to whatever you want. Instead of putting Ahmed everywhere. Kind of annoying. I mean, dude just made an exploit, so. Python. Bro just did our job. Starting the exploit. Come on, give us something good. Error. Exploit completed. Your new user is Ahmed. Nice. Your new user is Ahmed. Just log in to it like su Ahmed. And then sudo su to root. Switch user Ahmed. And then sudo su to root. Su Ahmed doesn't work. Su blue. And then, do we type in our password or what? SU blue, we type in our password. Oh, I wonder if we still have the right one. Okay, and now we do sudo su. This is supported and will be reported. Ay, ay, ay. Who am I? Who am I? Blue. Wait, we need to understand the exploit. Yeah, probably. Ay, ay, ay. Just trying to force things. Okay, so shall we restart maybe? Reset? I think it would have been good to. Let's do this. Wait, exit. We can't exit. There are stop jobs. Log out. There are stop jobs. What the fuck? All right. Let's. Okay, this we transferred. TMP. I want to reset it. What's gonna happen if we just do that? Blue. Hold on. Let's get the password for blue again. So we got the password for blue. We can now transfer some exploit into it. TMP. All right, so it transferred. So now let's go SSH into it. TMP. All right, and here we should see our exploit. Okay, there's two. That's save. Okay, let's go on the PY one. I think that's the new one that wasn't edited. So let's go. Nano CV. Nice. Vamos. This one should be with Ahmed, no? Oh man. Control X. Okay, nice. I had to do this because the devil started typing some random stuff. This is kind of distracting, no? All right, maybe we can see one more time how they did it. So who am I? Your test. ID Ahmed. Ahmed is no such user. ls user document. ls this. Do you think the place where we run this matters? Probably not, no. Who am I? ID Ahmed. ls cd desktop clear. And then you run the Python. And it's starting the exploit. It must be tiny for you folks. And then it does this, and then user, and it goes desktop ID root. Okay, strange. All right, so let's do it. Let's nano this. I'm gonna switch to another tab because this was distracting. Let's do nano the exploit. Nano. Oh wait, we got out. Oh, fuck me. CD. I need to leave, brother. Take care. Chug Jug Pearl. Thank you for coming on and helping us. We'll try to read the exploit, and if we can't do it, we'll do it again on Monday. Enjoy your weekend, folks. I'll see you on Sunday evening if you're in the United States or in the Americas continent. If not, it's Monday morning very early. Ciao, Jack Pearl. Okay, we have it. So we go nano, CVE. Nice, okay. So, exploit privilege escalation by Paul Kit. Original exploit. Ahmad. Print original exploit. Author is Kevin. Oh no. Typed again. Printed starting the exploit. Okay. While check counter this. Subprocess send. User run Ahmed. What is a typical day of an ethical hacker? I have no idea. I have no idea. Probably you have to hack a little bit, but I think a lot of what you do is about taking notes and writing reports. And this is the common hate that people have towards pen testing jobs, is that you love penetration testing, you love doing this, but you hate writing reports. And so this is why I think this is what disgusts a lot of people in the industry. But I'm not an ethical hacker, so I don't know. No, don't be silly, Blue. You will never win. Ay, caramba. Just keeps on typing stuff. Print user created with the same name, with the name Ahmed. All right, let's try it again. Let's just try to run it. Python 3, and then we'll see what the errors are. Python 3, CVE. So it's trying Ahmed all the time. Seems to be wanting to create authentication is required. It's like bombarding it with requests. Can't add the user. Try it again. May work. So let's try to understand it again. Nano. Okay. We can't edit it here because we have to get out of my machine. User ID is equal to Ahmed. Create username Ahmed. Timeout string break. If counter is 2000, print couldn't add this user. Try again. May work. Range 200. Print I. Wish free desktop account user +1. Get pawn Ahmed pawn UID. In case you need to put a password, uncomment the code below and put your password as string. Okay, we don't need that. Do we need a password? No. Process, try. Print, oh man, closed. I think we're finished it for today. I don't know. We're so close. We have an exploit on there. So folks, let's take notes on this so we can catch back up on Monday. Nice. Oh, we're gonna have a bit of work to do this weekend with all of this stuff. We found exploit. We found CVE. What is it? CVE. Wait, why can't I get up? LS. LA. We found CVE. What is it called? That's so broken. CVE. What is it? So we're just going to take notes, folks, so we can get back on there. We're going to get back on there not tomorrow. We're going to get back there on Sunday evening. Jim the Dandy is here. Hello. Note taker, Yar notes. Cute one. I like the sticker. It's pretty cute. 2021 3560. We need to transfer it via SCP. Then we need to SCP to temp. Then we need to run the exploit. The one from Ahmad hasn't yet been working well. Maybe try another exploit. Good. Are we missing anything here? We found CVE. We need to do churn. We need to run the exploit. Keep on running Hydra to find the password after each change. The file for guessing passwords is on the desktop, I think. Good luck. Alright, Jim the Dandy was here. Harry Dree, Jug Pearl, of course, the one and only. Sick in the Mind also helped us out a ton. And we had, of course, XR. Ooh, Jim the Dandy in yellow. Folks, we're going to end it here. We're going to work a bit on during the weekend to improve our notes. Maybe we're going to do updates now. It's a good time to do updates. Let's do some updates. Sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade. I forgot to add the yes. All right, cool, folks. We're gonna exit this. Escape, Control F. Wait, no, we can't do that. We're doing updates. I'm gonna change up to here, overall chill. So yeah, folks, that was it for today. Thank you very much for coming, and I'll see you. When will I see you? I will see you on Sunday evening, Monday morning. Ciao, folks. Take care. Have a lovely day. A lovely weekend. Ciao, Star Wars 420. Thank you. Ciao, Jim. Thank you for coming at the end. Take care, folks.